It's been a little bit, but I think it's finally time to do the 5-year account review. My last one was 3 years ago, which was my 2-year account review. Let me go quickly double check this, because it will literally take me 2 seconds. Bada boom, bada bing. 2-year self account review. So 3 years ago, which is absolutely insane to me, because we are literally days away from Snezhnaya, which is I can't even put. It's just so weird that we are literally 2 days away. Actually, sorry, no, my bad. 1 day away from Snezhnaya, as of this recording. So this will probably be out either probably either a day after Snezhnaya is out, or basically today. I'm not sure. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to just focus on editing this, because I really want this out, because I think this is a really nice milestone for my account. But with every single negative this game has had over the past 5 years that I've been playing, each time there's always a positive, and I've just felt I just love this game. I can't put into words what this game. I don't want to sound weird, but this game means a lot to me for how long I've been playing it. Because usually I would drop a game if I don't enjoy it. Like, let's say HSR, I've dropped that game. But Genshin has just been with me for 5 years. So I just wanted to start off this video by saying how much this game means to me. I truly love it. And I can't wait for the next 5 years. It really means a lot to me, this game. But now that's out of the way, let's actually start with the actual account review. A bit late, but you know, better late than never, honestly. So, as per usual, map. I would say I've done a pretty good job with my map. Most of the places are 100. There are a few places here and there that aren't, but I cannot be asked to go and get those places, I'm going to be completely honest. But yeah, map pretty good. If I had to rank every single region thus far before Snezhnaya, it would be... This is hard, actually. You know what? Sue me. I think in terms of region, I might have to put... If I really think... Natlan might... would it be number 1? I think Fontaine, Natlan are tied for number 1, because they have a very special place in my heart. But I'd probably put Fontaine maybe just a bit over. So it'd be Fontaine, Natlan, but they're basically tied. 3. Unironically, Mondstadt. Fuck it. We'll put Mondstadt number 3. Why not? Number 4... Honestly, Nodcry. I really enjoyed Nodcry. With all the Luna stuff, it was a pretty good region, unironically. I really did enjoy it. What was that? That was number 4, 5? Wait, no. Fontaine, Natlan, Mondstadt, Nordcry. Yeah, 4. And then probably Leeway. Oh, wait, no, Sumeru. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Sumeru, Leeway, Inazuma. There we go. That's my list. I'll show something on screen for it. All right. Now that's out of the way. My achievements. 1281. A pretty good amount, I would say. I don't really achievement hunt. I mainly just... I do sometimes, but it's not like I go out of my way to go and get achievements. I guess next, archive. I don't know what to show in here, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I know. Hilly Trail count. 4,000, 10,000, 4,000, 3,000, 1,000, 2,000. So, you know, a lot of dead Kynrians, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Now we start getting into this territory. My weapons, not bad. Like, I would say in the last year, I would probably say year and a half, I've definitely spent a lot more on this game, but I don't regret it, honestly. I just really like this game. So honestly, I don't really have any regrets here. And it just makes me play the game. And yes, I don't really delete my 3 stars because I think it's funny. But when I pull, I get fucking Mike mad. But that's just a little hee-hee. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my weapons. Not bad. Artifacts? You know, 5 years playing, you are gonna accumulate a few plus 20s, I would say, yeah. Definitely a couple. I would say my best piece on my account would be my Mavlika Sands. A lovely, lovely 50 crit value. I'm hang on. Let me just quickly double check that it is 50 crit value. 11.7 times 2 plus 28. Yeah, 51.4. Which I honestly, this was pretty recent. So even after 5 years, I've recently just got my first 50 crit value piece. But you know, at least I now have one. Artifacts, pretty good, I would say. I can comfortably build, if I wanted to. I could probably not give every character in the game a build, but I could force a few characters builds, I would say. But most of my 5-star builds are like above average. They can clear shit. That is all I say. Now, character development items, you know, not bad. Just a lot of stuff that I don't really use. Well, I've found that I just use some of this stuff, like, as time goes on. It's funny. Like, there'll be a time where I have no use for, like, let's say these. And then they'll release a character, maybe. And then they'll need this. And it's like, oh, sick. I have 136 blues of those. Great, I don't have to farm. I don't do my weekly bosses every week, but I'm now kind of starting to do it every week. I'm trying to force myself to at least do like the newer ones, just to keep up with it. And yes, I have not... I'm pretty sure this is C6 Pyro Traveler. I could be wrong. Wait, no. No, my bad, sorry. Never mind. Scratch that. Yeah. My lovely items. A lovely little 12 mil Mora. That number. 6. No, I'm joking. Food. I don't really collect food. I would say a lot of the food here is just from birthdays. From the characters' birthdays. I'm pretty sure I both year. How many birthdays has Farina had? She's had 2. So yeah, I have both from there. I'd probably have Nefer somewhere if she gave it out. But this is more just from birthdays. Oh yeah. That looks like Linnea's, yeah. So, you know. Yeah, I've just gotten a bunch of this stuff from just collecting. Which, I don't mind. Materials, yeah, it's just a lot of just accumulate everything as I play. This is what 5 years of not caring about this stuff gets ya. Not bad. A lot of billets. I just don't need to use them, / I just don't need them. I don't know what this is. But I don't know. Gadgets. I have 3 Sealies. I'm sad that they did stop doing them, but I hope they bring it back at one point. Hopefully. Yeah, I have a lot of the... I have every single anniversary gadget. So yeah, that's something. Quest items. It doesn't really matter. It's just questing. But, you know. While you do quests and you get... I don't know. Precious items. I've got 2 Masterless Stella Fortuna that I'm saving to level 100 my Farina. Because even though she's not my current main, I still feel like I should at least level 100 her first. Because she was my first C6. And she was my first, like, main, I would say. But that will probably be a video once I get that, at least. Every Oculus. I've collected every single Oculus in the game. So I have the 1 each that they just give you for definitely no reason. There's going to be a reason that you should have at least 1 of each. My music stuff that I should go and dump, but I've just not been bothered. All my cakes that I have, I've collected every single one except the very first one, which I somewhat wish I did get, but I'm not phased that I don't have it, per se. And then teapot, wow, no one cares. Okay, cool. I think it is now time. Let me see. Oh. My lovely quest log of mountains of quests. And my unfinished story quests. It's from here, there. So it's not too bad. Hangouts, I've got everyone's except these ones. That's not too bad. I think you could pay me to do these, but... Anywho. What's this? Ah, yeah. I've done every single Archon quest up to date. So, that's really nice. I will say, another reason why this game has kept me is because I just want to see the ending. Well, not ending, but I just want to see the story keep going. And this is like one of the first gacha games. No, my first gacha game to have a story that I'm just genuinely interested in. I will say I did skip, I think, around Mondstadt Leeway. Started taking interest in Inazuma. Really started Sumeru. Fontaine was absolute cinema. First act was pretty good. Second, not bad. Third act made me wanna... That was the most boring Archon quest they have ever done. I hope they never do anything like that again. But that is my only one downfall of that. 4, I can't honestly remember. 5 is still by far the best act that they've ever done. This act solos every single story quest, in my opinion. It absolutely made me fall in love with Farina's character. It was just beautiful. It was amazing. I could glaze this act for hours. For me, it was just that good. But there are regions that have been more consistent for me. But this one act is, in my opinion, the best act in the entire game. But that's just me. Natlands was really, in my opinion, one of the most consistent stories. Or one of the most consistent chapters in this game. It was just good from start to finish. Like, I enjoyed myself a lot. From Act 1 to Act 5. Really good. Like, there are some like nitpicks that I could give, but from start to finish, it was just really good. I enjoyed myself. Nodcry, again, it was just really consistent, really good throughout all 10 acts, which was surprising to me. Like, I'm surprised that they kept me hooked each act. It was just really good. It was really consistent. I'm really happy with how Nodcry was. And I am hoping that Snezhnaya is just as good as the rest of them. I'm hoping it's better. I hope it exceeds my expectation. I will most likely be doing the entire Archon quest on stream. So if you are watching this, hopefully a day before Snezhnaya, come check me out on Twitch. I'll go into what I'm going to be doing in terms of Twitch later at the very end. But I will most likely be playing the full Archon, both acts. So it should be good. I'm hoping it's good. All right. Characters. Actually, I'll show who I don't have. Lohan wasn't interested. Flynn's wasn't interested. Nefer wasn't interested. I like Varessa's gameplay. Chaska, I really want C6. Chaska for me is a C6 or nothing. But that's just me. Kinich was interested at first, but then didn't care. Emily didn't care. Siegewin didn't care. Chiori didn't care. Navia, she's cool, but didn't really care. Risley didn't really care. Baiju don't care. All of them don't care. I would really love to see to Nilu, but at this stage, I think it's a bit late because Nefer will probably be being a best in slot fourth slot at some point. So I'm just waiting for that at this point. Ayato cared for a little bit, but then dropped off. Oh, shh. I even pre-farmed all his boss mats for just not to pull them. Ito didn't care, Kokumi didn't care, Ayaga didn't care, Hu Tao, I ironically still want Hu Tao. She's one that I just kind of want. I still think she's cool. Xiao didn't care. Oh, no, I did like Xiao. But then, you know, I just didn't really... wrong timings and love fell off. I just don't care for him anymore. Albedo don't really care. Klee. Alright. Now, compared to my previous account review, my collection has definitely grown a little bit. I won't be going through every single character like I did last time, but I'll like briefly go over everyone. I'll show my cons though first. So Barbara C6, they don't have anything. C6, C6, C3, 6, 6, 6, 6, max, 1, 2, max, 1, max. Basically, all my force. This bitch, fuck this bitch. Anyway, I even have Aloy. Whoa, this forbidden character. Yeah, all my 4 stars are basically C6, and that's what you get for playing this game for this long. You will naturally get the 4-star cons. My standard C5 Diluc, C4 Dea, C2 Mona, C6 Tainari, C6 Kaching, unactivated C5 Chi-Chi, but I will be activating her when she gets C6. But that's when she gets C6. C4 Jean, C4 Mizuki, thank God. All my travelers are C6. C6, C6. No comment. Yoimiya, 0. Linny, 2. Alakino, 0. Duran, 0. Nicole, 2. Child, 1. Yalan, 2. Nuvalet, 0. Milani, 0. Columbina, 4. Nahida, 2. Raiden, 0. Yamiko, 3. Sino, 1. Coloran, 0. Ganyu, 1. Eula, 0. Shenhe, 1. 1. Sandron, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. I'm hoping they add her to the selector thingamabob, the Stella Fortuna thing. Because it would be really funny to see her that way. Zabai C2. Zabai C2, yeah. Linnea C0. Obviously Bennett C6. Nefer C6. Oh, Lalma C6. Nefer C6. Skirk C6. Zitlali C2. Mavwika C6. Xianyun C2. Farina C6. Yeah. So honestly, after 5 years, I'm honestly really happy with the collection that I have. I would say there are a few characters here and there that I wish didn't have cons, but it's fine, honestly. Now, builds, I guess we can go through just the 5 stars, honestly. I'll quickly go over Mizuki's for 7.0. I've got a nice, I have a I have a spare Sitlali Sig, so that was nice. 2 EM, obviously C4, lovely, lovely. Now, Hazo is an interesting one. Back in my 2-year account review, I was basically a Hazo main that wasn't at C6. Now, obviously, I do now. I do use him occasionally, time to time, because I just like, why not? Why not? I think it's cool revisiting him time to time. And he still has a place in my heart. Like, he was, yeah, basically my first main before Farina and then Nefer, but that's fine. Yoimiya, I remember pulling for her because I watched the Tenha video and I thought her damage was cool. Nowadays, it's not, but honestly, no regrets pulling Yoimiya. I love Yoimiya. She's such a bubbly character. I love Yoimiya's personality. She's easily one of my favorite personalities in Genshin. Yeah, Yoimiya is just really I really like her. Linny, he was originally, I was not going to pull him. Then he took me to 80 pity, and then I got him because I originally got his bow on accident. So I was like, I might as well try and get him. And then on his rerun, I C2'd him because I really like Linny. He's really cool. During the Archon quest for Fontaine, I really liked him. He was cool. I don't mind his charge attack gameplay. I've always never really been a hater. Well, I've never really been a hater of the charge attack gameplay. I really like Linny. Arlecchino. Now, I think Arlecchino has easily top 3 designs in Genshin, and I might pull for some cons for her because I really like her. I really love her. I love her design so much. It's just it's so good. Like, I would probably get at least C2 because I think that's where she really not unlocks, but it's really nice being at C2 for her. But really love Arlecchino. Duran, he was just mainly a support pull. I like pulling supports in this game. I think it's really comfy having supports for Genshin because they can lead to a lot of teams, which is really nice. Fun fact about him, his weapon I got in the same 10 pull as Venti's new Sig, which was really nice to say the least, because I was going to go for both initially, but you know, it's a nice money saver. Nicole, again, was mainly a support pull, but I do really love Nicole's design. She would at least be top 10, probably even top 5 designs. It is just so, it's so nice. It's such a great, it's just such a good design for Nicole. And yes, I did get her C2 because, you know, for my Mavlika, which we will get to later. Child, I don't have much to say on him. I thought he was cool. That's about where it ends, honestly. I'm going to be honest. Yelan, what can I not say that has not already been said about Yelan? I love her. I do really want to get her C6 one day. She's one of the C6s that I really want. But she's just, I love her. I love her design. I just love everything about her. She's just, she's great. Nouvellette, fun fact, this was when Hu Tao was rerunning as well. So it was a decision of which signature do I get, or which sig do I get first. If I get Nouvellettes, I'll pull for Nouvellette. If I get Hu Tao's, I'll pull for Hu Tao. It was kind of a blessing in disguise, because Nouvellette, he did carry me for a bit there. Don't mind the ratio. He did carry me through a lot of my, what is it? A lot of the Fontaine, I would say early Natlan, he did carry me a bit. So he definitely has a special place. Mulani. I'ma be honest. Look, I love her personality. I don't like her gameplay. She's one of the characters that, if I could honestly refund, I might. I never play her. Love her though, but I just never play her. I don't know. Would I really fund her? I don't know. But she's cool. I do like Milani a lot. Columbina, she was really good in the Archon quest. I did really like her in the Archon quest. I have mainly gotten her cons for Nefer, who is my current like, I would just say she's my current main. She will probably be my main until this game's dead. Nefer, I will get into her later. But I just, yeah, Columbina, she's cool. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but there's not much really else to say, except if I think the character's cool or not. But I do plan to C6 her on her rerun, because I do really want a lot of the, not a lot of the Snezhnaya cast, but enough to where I have to save. Well, not save, but be smart. Nahida, no regrets. She's cool. She's a cool little Archon. Definitely, she's going 0 for 3 for Gnosis, which is really funny. C2, she's great, yeah. Raiden, not Miko. Raiden. I mean, I have 2 rules on my account. 1, pull every Archon. 2, pull every single Fatui. So, and pull for every Archon's weapon. So that's mainly why she's here. I would probably pull for her regardless, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Miko, she is the definition of accidentally... She's my accidental character that turned into absolute fucking... absolute Bitcoin. Like, she's great. I've always loved Yaimiko, but it's just so funny that back then that she was quote unquote like an accident. Now she's like one of the best things on my account. So no regrets. Sino, I'm waiting till Snezhnaya to really see his potential for DPS. But I did have a phase with Sino that was kind of like Nefer's, but Nefer's was taken to the next level, where Mike can definitely tell you I was obsessed with her a little bit, but got his con from the con selector. So, but he's cool. No regrets, honestly. Clorand, no regrets. I really like Clorand. Yeah, no, absolutely no regrets. She's great. Ganyu, she was one of my first must-have characters for me personally. I just really liked her since basically the start of the game. And you just stop moaning love. And I would love to see her one day, even though she's not meta anymore whatsoever. Ganyu will always have a special place in my heart. I really like Ganyu. She will always, like, she'll always be, I would say at least my top 10 maybe. I'm not sure though. But I do really like Ganyu. Eula. She is my first limited 5-star. No regrets. Love Eula. Even though she's absolutely ass now, I don't really care. I reckon she will get a buff eventually. But no regrets. Love Eula. Shenhe, she was just before Ganyu run from memory. And I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get Ganyu, but thankfully I did win my 50-50 for her. But Shenhe, love her. Love her personality. She's great. I love her. Sorry for saying they're great. I just don't really have much to say for the character until we get to some later ones. But yeah, I don't know. Escoffier was mainly for Skirk? Yes. Even though she came out before, there were dreams of Skirk being this very, what do you say, restricted character that needed cryohydro, and I definitely saw some of those dreams. So I was just like, fuck it. Let's pull C1R1. And no regrets. I use Skirk pretty often, I would say. So she gets a lot of use. Sandrone, she was initially going to be a skip because I did not like the redesign and I did not like the fact that Polonia was gone. But I was like, why not? Let's test the waters. And I did win for her. And she's not bad. I still don't like the dress redesign, but I do like the color redesign that they did with her. I think it's a really nice red that they went with, which I'm not mad about. But I'm excited to see her potential in Snezhnaya. Venti, Venti, Venti. What can I say that hasn't already been said about him? Not much. Mainly pulled for Archon reasons. That's about where it ends. Kazuha. I have had Kazuha since his first banner, which he was an accidental pull. Little did I know that accidental pull would lead to 2 years of absolute... He's carried me. He probably carried me for 3 years as one of my main supports. So he will always be a lovely... He'll always be present on my account. I absolutely love Kazuha. Yeah. No regrets. Love him. Wanderer, fuck this guy. Even after his little talk with Paimon, I still hate him. He came on my account accidentally. He's my accidental child that I wish I never had. And that's all I have to say about him. Varka, I don't really pull for male characters, but he was my one exception because I really liked him in the Archon quest. And he has gotten really good now. So no regrets. Absolutely none. Zhongli carried me because of the shield. I did get this on Tainari's weapon banner. So... And he probably... I'm going to just shut up right there. He would mainly be an Archon pull nowadays. Shilonen, I still use her to this day, even though Ian-san is better for Mavlika. I don't really care, personally. I will probably keep playing Shilonen. I really like Shilonen. She's sick. Zabai, I mainly pulled her to get a Geo DPS. Yeah, mainly just for a Geo DPS. No regrets, obviously. She is absolutely great. She's helped me to get, I would say, at least 2 182nd Stygian clears. So she's great. I love her. Linnea, she is literally just for Zabai. Otherwise, I would never have pulled this character. But I mean, she's cute. Lumi is great, but she would not be a pull. Bennett is the absolute fucking goat. Not when you talk though, I'm sorry. Bennett's the absolute fucking goat. Carried me for, honestly, 5 years. One of my staple supports. And still great till this day. It's just Nicole did come out. And I got sick of Bennett. Fucking Circle Impact. So I just needed the premium version of him. But he's still great. No complaints really about Bennett. He really is just a goat. He carried this game for 5 years, let's be honest. 6 years. Lulma. Alright, now we're getting into the actual characters. Lulma, I did really like her in the Archon quest. Would I have C6'd her without Nefer? Probably not. But I probably would have still pulled for her. Yeah, I really like Lulma. Love her. Nefer. Nefer. What can I say about Nefer? She was originally going to just be a C0R1 because of her 2D. Then I saw her 3D. And this is what happens when your 3D and 2D are night and day. You get a few cons. I absolutely fucking love Nefer. She is my number one in this game. I don't think they will ever release a character, for me personally, that tops my obsession that I had for a character when they released. I really don't. For me personally, Nefer was the character for me. I love her personality. Well, she was a little bit boring in the Arc Conquest, but I still absolutely love her. I plan to R5 her when she gets a rerun. She will be one of 2 C6 R5 characters, and those are probably going to be my only 2, her and Farina. But no notes. Love Nefer. She will always be used. I will always try to have her best team available. She is the character for me, personally. Skirk is an interesting one. She is and probably will be my most cheapest C6 I've ever gotten. I'm not even joking. I probably had to top up for her in both banners that I got the C6 from, her initial and then her rerun. Probably once, honestly. And never, no. What can I say? She's great. I love Skirk. She was always going to be a C2, which I did have C2 for the longest time. And then just her rerun, it was just bam, 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 bam. I do have a video that goes through me going through from C2 to C6. So if you do want to check that out, I'll try and link it somewhere. I don't know. Try and put it in one of the top corners. Yeah, Skirk, love. No notes. Sitlali, she is literally just for my Mavlika and my Pyro DPSs. Nothing really to say. I'm very neutral on Sitlali. Xianyun is mainly just for my Farina when I want to play her plunge. So, no regrets. Mavlika. She's kind of like a Skirk situation where I had her C2 for the longest time. And then her rerun, I got C6. No regrets. She's carried me through basically every single Stygian that they've thrown at me. She's one of the main reasons why I'm able to 180 seconds a lot of the Stygians. Obviously, Nefer Llama is... They'll definitely get me through a lot of Stygians. But before them, she was definitely up there for getting me the 180 seconds. I think she's a cool Archon. I think they did a great job with her, personally. Do I... Now... I think this is very... a normal take. I'm still not the biggest fan of on the full lever that she has going on. But I've grown to not really care anymore. The one thing I will say is the zipper is fucking... It's still hilarious till this day. But yeah, Mavlik is great. Love her. And I think the bike is cool. Fight me. Anyway, Farina. What can I say about Farina? Her Act 5 just made me fall in love with her. She will always be in my top 2, at least. Like, Nefer Farina will always be my 1 and 2. I love Farina. She what I can't really say much. I just Farina. If I had to make another account, she would probably be one of my first C6s. I would probably just save everything to C6 her. I love Farina C6. It's just so... I don't know. She's just great. I absolutely love Farina. And she will be my first level 100 character and my first C6 R5. So definitely watch out for a video for that. Now, I probably didn't go through everything. But I do think I went through most of the stuff that I wanted to. And now I do want to talk a little bit about the future. About what I want to do with all this. I definitely want to start streaming again and getting back into uploading. It will probably take me a bit to get back into the things of streaming, but I definitely want to try this time. Like what? It's like I wasn't trying before, but I just really want... I don't know, what am I trying to say? I'm definitely gonna start like caring, to say the least. And there's a moose. But yeah, expect a lot more coming from me. And if I don't, I'm just an absolute fucking liar, apparently. But definitely try to expect a lot more from me. But yeah, that's my 5-year account review. It's been an absolute journey with this game. There has definitely been a lot of downs. There's been times where I'm just like, do I just quit? But no, every single time I've thought about quitting this game has just... they've just kept me. I don't know how they've done it, but they've kept me. I am I might be sounding like Candybug, that but trust me, I could talk about Genshin positively for a while. I love this game, and I'm planning to stick around for hell another 5 years. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy me saying a lot of ums and buts and uhs and well yes and this character's cool. But if you did stick around to the end, maybe consider subbing, liking, commenting. I'm joking, obvious. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But expect some more stuff from me. And I don't know, I might be back. This will probably happen in the next 2 years, I would say. I like to do them pretty while from each other. I will be going live as soon as Snezhnaya drops. Probably a bit before, honestly. But I will be doing all the Archon quest, a lot of exploring. But yeah, if you do want to check that out, my Twitch is in my bio. And I will probably put it in the description, honestly. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this lovely 5-year account review. I will see you all, hopefully, soon in the next upload. Goodbye. Bye.